So now I'm going to show you how the installation of the clutch cable into this box goes, and then we'll hook up the power, we'll hook up the sensor, and this also down here is a LED that tells you whether or not the box has power. So without that being on, this will not operate. So anyway, the first thing you want to do is pull this black Delrin bushing out of here, which gives you access to the hookup point. Now we're going to hook up a Harley clutch cable. Now one thing you want to keep in mind is this hole is 3/4 of an inch. And because Harley-Davidson is very erratic on their size of their cable ends, and if you have aftermarket ones, you may have to file these off a little bit to get them to go through this hole like this one's been done. But before you do that, you want to remove this top clamp here. And your kit comes with a 1032 long screw that threads right into this hole that gives you a handle to pick this up. So now you have your top clamp. This top clamp will go through the clutch handle or the clutch cable like so. But we're going to do that after we get this in. So you put the bushing back onto the clutch cable, and then before you install it, there is a small piece of felt that comes in with the tools and the grease. You insert that into this open slot here. And the reason for this is you want to make sure you keep water out of this control box. You want to rotate this to the bottom so that if any water does go, it's not going to run in. Now you can slide this whole clutch cable in, push the bushing back in, put the top clamp on, pull this screw out, and then put in the 632 threaded screw to hold the top clamp down. Now the adjustment on this is as normal. On Harley-Davidson, there seems to be always a little bit of play at the end, which is good. And normally that's done with an adjuster halfway down the cable. And so you got to go find that and make that adjustment. So you have just a tiny bit of play here. So now we're going to hook the sensor box up. Now normally the clutch handle will be right about here because it's going to be mounted to the handlebars. So this cable will come over and go right into here. And that's just a push-on connection. Now we're going to hook up the power cable. Now the cable that comes with the kit has to be run clear back to the battery. And there's a relay at the battery end that's controlled by the ignition circuit or the lighting circuit, that once you turn your key on your motorcycle, then it turns power on to this cable. The reason it goes back to the battery is because the amount of current that this product pulls, you got to make sure you're not using small wires like hooking it into your lighting system somewhere, because you may blow a fuse. So anyway, the cable's long enough to go all the way back to your battery. Typically it's routed underneath your fuel tank. There is some heat resistant tubing that goes over it in case you have to go anywhere near hot stuff. But anyway, this is 2-prong, and it simply goes, there's a little tab up here. Shove it in there, and you want to make sure this gets good and tight, because normal riding will back that off just a little bit. So in this part, I want to explain to you a little bit about the mounting of this control box onto the handlebars. Like I said, you can mount this to your handlebars with either 3/4 inch, 1 inch, 1 1/8, or 1 1/4 inch. There's bushings that go in here, and usually I send it out with the correct bushings for your motorcycle. And so this can be mounted in a couple different ways. In order to get this mounted to your handlebars, you take the cap off first. And this wrench is also included in your kit. These are the Delrin bushings. This makes this a 1 inch, because this normal aluminum here is 1 1/8. Then I have a different factor for the 1 1/4. So you can see now there's 3 screws that mount this bracket to the box. And in order to change the position of this, which it will rotate, you loosen all 3 of them up. And so now if you're mounting on the left side, typically your handlebar goes down this way, and so you can mount it that direction. Now if you're turning this around to put it on the other side for some reason, you can move this bracket over to this side and use these 3 mounting holes. And then you can rotate this the other way. Or if you have some other place like on a roll bar, you can have it straight. It depends how you want to do it. So that's typically how it'll get sent out, like this. And you tighten these back up. So when you're installing this on the handlebar, first you want to put in the proper bushing. In this case, it's taking the 1 1/8 down to 1 inch handlebar. So I use my handy dandy mocked up handlebar here. And then you put the bushing on the other side. Then you set the cap over top and then tighten down these Allen screws. And this wrench is included in the kit. You want them tightened down enough to where when you can't push the box around on the handlebar. This is an installation on a Honda, and you can see the clutch handle, one finger operation as still is. This is the sensor box here that we showed the setup on, and then this is the control box that powers everything. Over here you have the sensor box hookup that plugs in. You have the power coming in here, and then you have the clutch cable going in on that side right there. And that's all you see from the outside.